What's up, guys? It's your boy DB2 Games. No webcam today. Apologize for that. First episode of No Money Spent for FIFA 21. Very excited. Been waiting all summer for these games to come out and the new console to come out. Excuse me. Burp a little bit. My bad. FIFA 21 is the first one, and then Call of Duty, and then the new consoles. So far, I'm loving this game. The stadium that is shown on screen, like that whole editing and how you can customize it is so dope. Gameplay wise, this game is beautiful. I'll show you my squad quick. Now, I'll remind you, this is no money spent. The FIFA 50 points you saw on my shit has been the same 50 FIFA points since FIFA 18. I haven't bought FIFA points in 3 years, and trust me, guys, especially on FIFA 21, there is no reason at all with all these updates why you need to spend any money on FIFA points. I know that's not what EA wants you to hear, and EA wants you to spend that money. But if you're someone like me who you don't have mommy and daddy's credit card, you work, live by yourself, or whatever, grown adult, I'm 24 years old, don't have extra 20s, 30s to be dropping on FIFA points just to give yourself better players, you can use my method. My gold method has got me the team you see on screen right now. This is my starting foot champ squad, what I'm leaning towards going with. I packed all, not packed, I was able to get all these cards strictly through playing my rivals placement matches and trading with the gold method. I made 160,000 coins so far as transfer profit goes. I'm going to go to my objectives just to prove to you guys that I'm not bullshitting and I didn't buy coins, because they actually had a cool little milestone where what's called the Transfer Market Mastery. Now, as you can see, they give you a trophy for the side of your stadium if you list 1,000 items. As you can see, I've already listed 867. The game's only been out. Well, it's 9 p.m. So today's the first day the game's officially been out. It's 9. Basically, been EA Access web app in this. I'm already I'm already blah 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 blah. I'm already about to be at 1,000 items listed. Now, the reason why I'm about to be at 1,000 items listed is because your boy is flipping gold rated players. And the method is very simple. I've done this for the last 3 years. I can break it down to you again very quickly. Basically, you figure out a price range for a said card or a group of cards. For example, the main one that I've been using recently is fullbacks and center backs in the big leagues, top 5 leagues, Ligue 1, Bundesliga, Serie A, La Liga, and the Prem, obviously. Prem's really expensive right now, so I don't know how viable it is to trade. But basically, you find the set price, which is the lowest buy now for whatever card you want to mass bid on. Multiply that times 0.95, and that's actually how much coins you get back. So, for example, this Versalco you see on screen, I bought all these Versalcos on open bid for 1,000 or less. I'm now selling all these Versalcos for 1,200 coins because this is the cheapest buy now for Versalco on the market right now. I had like 20 on the list. They're slowly trickling down. Basically, I'm making 140 coins a card as long as I don't bid over 1,000 to get them. Now, if you multiply 140 times 50, which is the max amount you can win in your transfer targets at one time is 50, that actually makes 7,000 coins. Now, think about it. I can flip 50 of these cards within a half hour. That's 7K. If you can flip 100 of these cards within an hour, that's 14K right there. And the beautiful thing about this method is I like to keep it going based off of time, not based off of card. So for the point of this video, that's why I have so many Versalcos, which is why they're taking longer to load. But normally what I'll do is I'll try to get like 10 of each. I'll try to bid all the ones under 5 minutes because I know that they'll usually sell within 5 minutes, but I'll bid on like 3 or 4 cards. So when I'm normally making money for myself, I have about 5 or 6 cards, go-to cards right now that I pretty much know what the price is going to be every day since I've been trading on web app, and I just go from there as far as bid, sell, bid, sell, bid, sell, bid, sell. The number one thing you want to do, especially once you have the team you want, like the position I'm in right now, is you need to keep your coins working for you even when you are not trading. And when I say that is a lot of people will sit here and, god damn, Huge Gorilla already has 17 mil. A lot of people will sit here and trade to get to a point where they make their team and then just be satisfied with what their team is. And what I want you to do is definitely trade and buy a team before Friday, October. Today's Tuesday, October 6th. You need to buy a team before Friday, October the 9th. The reason why I say that is October the 9th is when the whole game is released to the entire public. Everyone's going to be putting on their FIFA points. People are going to be playing their placement matches. If you win all 5 of your placement matches, you pretty much guarantee yourself 80 plus K as far as they give you those coins just for being in Division 3, which is what, or Division 2. So people are going to be buying teams that they need for weekend league. There is no weekend league coming up this weekend. So right now, the only people that are on the game are like the true grinders, the true FIFA lovers. That's why you can see prices. Players like Suarez, Griezmann, Bale, Sane, Sterling, just beast mode foot cards right now are all in around 100K because people just don't have enough coins. I myself, if I sold everything, would have close to 200K, but I know I'm in the minority right now as far as the percentage of players that probably have 200K and the game's literally been out one day officially. So I've made this 200K basically off a web app, which is why my number one thing right now is the first 2 weeks of FIFA, your goal has to be trading to minimum 100K. You need money to play with in order to be competitive when Foot Champs comes. Foot Champs is a week and a half from now, and I guarantee you, people are gonna have full-on sweat squads from that standpoint. There's probably gonna be 5 or 6 players everyone's gonna want to use because they're cracked out, and those are gonna be the said players that get bought out. You don't want to be sitting there relying on rival money to go and buy a full Foot Champs squad when, like, for example, like Benzema's 40K right now. He's gonna hit 70K by the time Foot Champs comes. He's the second highest rated player in La Liga, probably a top 3 striker in the entire game right now as far as just availability. Obviously, if you probably put it on paper, he's not top 3 in the game, but it's just, can you really get something? Like, you can afford, with this gold method I just explained to you guys, you can afford to trade for Benzema right now. With the, like, can you afford to go buy a Mane or a Salah? Yes, if you grind the hell out of this, you'd probably have to grind the next 2-3 days on this method and obviously scale it. So maybe you want to mass bid on 84s, 85s, and then flip them. You probably make 500 to 1,000. Like, the more money you can spend on mass bidding is the more money you're gonna make. I spend on the low cards because I like low risk, low reward. But if you multiply the low reward by a lot, doing it a lot of times, it actually turns into a high reward. So basically, that gold method got me the team I have today. I specifically picked a lot of this team because of the simple fact of the price ranges. I feel like these certain cards will go up. Idris on a guy for me is one of the best DMs in the game right now. This game in general, FIFA 21, card stats seem to matter a lot as far as like the defensive awareness and everything else goes. Players who are great in passing will be dominant in passing, but ass at what they're ass at. There's players that have 90 pace or faster than the speed of light, but when it comes to ball skills and ball technicality, they have none. There's defenders who will have the highest defending in the world, but if you're able to get past them, whether it be with pace or a dribble move, they're caught in the dust. And then there's defenders that can track back, but if it comes down to a 1-2 passing lane, they can't cover the lane. So everything's very manual this game, and I love it. And that's why I hope that EA doesn't change it too much. I come out. I've actually, and another thing is co-op rivals. I fucking love co-op rivals. I played it with my boy Nocturnal Chaos today. We actually got to Division 2 together. We were both D3 players after the placement, and now we're in D2 together, trying to figure out whether we're going to take coins this week or whether we're going to take the packs. It's made the gameplay a lot of fun. We got DC'd out of our first one, but other than that, we're pretty much cruising. I think we ended up going like 8-1 or something. I'm actually about to be done with my overall placement matches for rivals. So I think once I'm done with this, I'm definitely going to focus on squad battles because I don't think any more of my rivals matches count. I think I have like 2 or 3 more left. The menus are also crazy. Like, trying to get used to this. As you can see, cards are still selling. Another one of my Versalcos sold, so the method is clearly still working. Let's back out to our division rivals. Here we go to continue rivals. 17,620 is my rival score right now. It's 11,590 for rank 1. I believe that I have 2 more matches left out of my 30. So another beautiful thing they added is they made it 30 matches for weekend league and then 30 matches for your rivals to count. So there's not going to be people that can rivals boost, and you can just de-rank yourself, play mad matches, re-rank yourself back up, and then we were seeing 28,000 as the rank 1 skill point, 30,000. Like, some people just don't have enough time to sit there and play all day long. So this has made it a lot more fair. And the beautiful thing about this is your ranking score counts regardless whether you're playing co-op or not. So you could literally play all 35 games with a friend if you want, and probably have a better score than you would if you were playing by yourself, if you're that kind of person. I don't know. We've already qualified for weekend league. Our record is 22, 3, and 7. And honestly, I think where we're at right now is we have Rivals Rewards in 2 days. We're going to hit rank 1. Our biggest decision right now, and I'm going to bring up on screen, is we have Benzema, we have Fakir. That's about 60, 70K locked up right there. And no, it's basically 60K right there. So if I took that and my coin rewards, I'd be at around 130, which is plus the 70 would put me near 200. I also have some other things I could sell. So I'm looking at cards like Griezmann right now. You see, this price for this Griezmann, in my opinion, is so low. Like, it's low. Like, this is 116. Obviously, this one's probably going to get bought quick, but you're looking at a card like this. Yes, it's 3-star weak foot, but on this game, all these player traits, like, he's going to dominate. Benzema is a dominant striker for me, and Griezmann's always been better than Benzema in FIFA, so I can't imagine, like, how good Griezmann's going to be. You're looking at cards like Bale, Suarez, Sane. I'm trying to decide right now whether it's worth to sell half of a lineup that I have to try to turn around and make maybe like a better God squad on one side. So this Bale has 70 stamina. That's the only thing that's awful about it, and he's 83. But someone like him, he's already down to the in the 90K range. I guarantee when Foot Champs comes, he's gonna be back at like 120. But essentially, No Money Spent episode 1. We're going to try to make this a daily thing. My birthday's in a week and a half. I think I'm going to try to get a new webcam around then. So bear with me if some videos I might be able to get a webcam in if I can get it to work, and some videos I can't. But we're definitely going to be trying to keep the uploads coming definitely consistently. I'm enjoying the game a lot so far. I hope EA don't change it. And again, to break down the method really quick, if that's all you came for in the video, we are going to sit here, find you a gold player to bid on, find his max price range, turn around and multiply that by 0.95, whatever the lowest buy now is, and then bid 100 under that. Try to make at least 100 coins a card, and then every 50 cards you sell, you're making 5K. Try to sell 50 cards every half hour. And that's the easiest way I can say for anyone, even if you're just casual, you have things to do, you're on the web app scrolling through your phone, you have time, or whether you're a grinder and you want to list up 30 cards, 40 cards every 5-10 minutes, you can do that too. And you can literally get whatever you want to get this year. You don't need FIFA points, don't need anything. If you're having trouble with the game, find a friend, go on a forum, literally hit up someone on Xbox, go in the FIFA 21 club on Xbox, and find a rivals partner. And it's very easily, like, everything can be done. Very easily done. So, this is the first video, No Money Spent. Next video is going to be some gold clips, and most likely a recap of what we decided to do with our squad. I have a bunch of gold clips recorded that I got with my boy today that I need to edit out. So whenever I can edit those out, put them together. I also want to try a thing where I can make a weekly montage. I know it's going to be difficult, but I'm definitely aiming for it. So hopefully we are able to enjoy this game, which will in turn allow me to produce a lot of content, because that is the goal right now. Produce content, enjoy FIFA, enjoy life as much as we can, even though 2020 has been a struggle. So I'm gonna catch y'all in the next episode, which will most likely be tomorrow or maybe the day after that, depending on how late this one takes to upload. I hope y'all have a good one. Hopefully the Lakers get this dub tonight, and hopefully y'all enjoy your night. Peace.